Alright, we are finally live. We are finally live, guys. I've been having quite the battle and quite the struggle, quite the wrestling match with OBS, but that doesn't matter now. I've clicked go live and we are here. If you guys want to join on into the Custom Lobby Championship, this is the first stream of two. This stream will run for approximately 2 hours, even though we were a little bit late. Your lobby code is E2 MS7. And as you can see, the custom lobby code is incorrect on the side panel. I will fix that up because we did have a few issues with Fall Guys as well on top. I think it was because of the internet. Please welcome into the chat, Asher G and Laugh. How are we both today? What's been happening? Welcome, welcome, welcome. To become Custom Lobbies Champion, guys, you must win 2 shows in a row back-to-back as the singular, decisive, and conclusive winner. Ties, timeouts, draws will not equate to any wins towards the win streak. If we get a game crash or disconnect, we run the previous show back. You can grab grief, don't overdo it. There's no targeting, there's no cheating, which includes modding the game or strongly ping abusing, and there is no hacking. The current champion is Vimal in his 5th reign. Lord advantage goes to Adam, and good luck to all participants. What's happening? YouTube isn't working either. OBS is not well. YouTube is broke on my device as well. What is going on? I'll tell you exactly what it says on my end. It says an error occurred, playback ID, and it's got a whole bunch of numbers and letters. What is going on right now? I'm glad I could see chat. I'm glad I can see the chat. Won't even let me get back into my own stream. What the heck? This is absolutely insane. This is very, very unique. Okay, I'm gonna have to put the lobby code in the chat. So just, oh gosh. Just bear with me, because some viewers will be able to see the stream, some people won't. This is very, very bizarre. Let me just put this in here. So we got E2 MS7. Just bear with us, guys. This is quite the unique circumstance. There's a playback error for some. It's weird because I'm using Mashib's iPad. The playback is fine. My personal phone, the playback error is there. Hey, what's up, Spino? At least someone can laugh. Appreciate those who can see the stream. If you can't, I do apologize. Thanks for trying to stick around anyway, regardless. All right, good luck, everyone. If Adam was to be here, the Lord's advantage would be at play. As he is not, good luck to all participants. All right, let's do it. Oh gosh, what a morning. Dr. Pepsi says, alright, I can see the stream, but I must have a 10-second delay. You're kidding. Yeah, the only way I can type in chat is through the spare laptop. GG's. I'm already out. Alright, we've got Asher G, Laugh, Spino. We're going to spectate Laugh. Good luck to all competitors. This is just bizarre. Dum, dum, dum. Alright, we've got Asher and Spino. So the cash-in case is essentially 1 win stored for whoever does win that briefcase. Once they do win the briefcase, they've got 10 streams, including the stream they win it in, to cash it in. Once they cash it in, it's got to be before a lobby, you know, a lobby countdown has expired in between shows. If they were to cash it in and they do win, that is 2 wins through the case to win it and the successful cash in to become champ. It's not necessarily 2 wins in a row, but it's 2 wins nonetheless. So we had that show play out yesterday to determine who would get that case, and the winner again was Asher G, just like last season. Hey, what's up, Jaguar? Welcome on in. Hopefully you can see the stream. If you don't, I do apologize, even though it's not even my fault. Alright, Spino and Asher G. I'm gonna spectate Spino. Man, this could really go down to the wire here. Spino and Asher. Oh, it backfired on Spino. That grab. Asher G ends up picking up the dub. Dun, bum, bum. Asher G with the win. Nah, it's alright, laughing, Asher. Look, between you guys, whoever's first, it doesn't matter who's first. I appreciate you guys turning up. It's just a banter joke. It's a meme. There will be people that will turn up an hour and a half into a stream and say that they're first. It happens all the time. I must have been busy yesterday when there was a new cash-in case. Yeah, Jaguar, I'm so sorry about that, man. Alright, now. This is going to be a very unique circumstance, like I did say before. The chat is working for some, and the stream, whilst the other, it's not. So, if you want to join on in, guys, E2MS7. There'll be 90 seconds on the timer. Alright. Alright, everything is just breaking today. What's up, Greg? Good to see you, man. OBS is a little bit slow today. And then, of course, there's a playback bug where you can't see the stream or the chat, which is really annoying. You're in, laugh, let's go. All right. So, we're aiming to work around that. So, I'll try and communicate in chat as much as possible. To those who can't necessarily see or hear me. More so. Can't see the stream or hear me. Just remember, guys, everyone is allowed to join up except for those who are currently banned. So Asher G won the last show. He's going for reign number 20. Can he do that? Mosh, how did Asher G get the cash in case? He won a show where it was on the line. Laugh. Nah, good to see you though, laugh. Bum, 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 bum. What's up, Irish? Good to see you again. How are we today, Irish? Alrighty, can Asher become champ? Yes, the cash-in case holder can become champ. But if they are going for the title or is the current champion, they can't cash in for obvious reasons because it contradicts the purpose of the case. Alright, good luck. Laugh 4 people missed the crown. I know that was absolutely wild yesterday. There was some absolute moments and highlights yesterday. What a great watch. Gwen says, okay, one of my Bluetooth earpieces is basically can't hear audio. Alright, thankfully my phone can play the stream now. Lucky. How's the Realm queue going? I've slacked updating it. Greg, I was going so well a couple months ago. I was updating it every week or every 2 weeks or whatever it was. But now, even just before the break, and I've only been back a little bit now. Been a bit slack with it, eh? Which has been very, very unfortunate. Pretty good. I'm playing Fall Guys Knockout. Let's go, Irish. Laugh says, my stream froze again. I can't see anything. I'm so sorry, Laugh. I'll try and fix it up today, though, Greg. GG's. Can Asher G become champion? Is he still in? It looks like he may be. We've got Laugh, Spino, Greg, Asher G, Jaguar, Gwen. Alright, Asher G, let's see how you go. Nah, good to hear, Irish. Good to hear. Sorry if this stream sounds very awkward. Like, again, I'm just trying to work around the playback bug that some of you guys are experiencing, which is really, really awful. And I think that's for the entirety of YouTube, because before I went live, I was listening to another stream, and I was watching some other videos too by other Fall Guy YouTubers, and it did appear a couple of times, and I just thought it was like those videos, and I was just like, okay. And must be the entire YouTube by the sounds of it. Alright, 2 more to be eliminated for Asher G to get number 20. He will then tie with Magma and the legendary Zencat with second most reigns. It will be a 3-way tie, and he's done it! He's done it! Forget about talking about it. He's just done it. Asher G, 20-time champion and new. Ha ha ha. Asher has done it again. He becomes the 5th individual to have 20 or more reigns in the series. OMG, I updated YouTube and I can see the stream fun. Oh, so some people may require, I'm assuming, an update. That's interesting. So yeah, the 5th individual to have 20 or more reigns, and is currently the 3rd individual to have 20 each for tying second for most reigns. So there we go. It could be device specific too, and it also could be down to whether you're on Apple or Android too, Gwen. So I don't know. I haven't checked my phone personally, but I'm on Android. I'll check in a second though. But it seems to work at the moment. It's been working for the last 5 minutes, so I don't know. Yeah, Greg. Yeah, Greg, you're now tied with Adam. Adam's caught up. So 26 each. Whoa. Yeah, I'm not letting Adam take my position. Oof. Dr. Pepsi says, so quick update on my device. It can fully watch this stream, but videos and other streams still won't work. Interesting. Asher says it might be because I watch stream on an iPad. Yeah, fair. You're also on an iPad right now? Yeah. Yeah, I had issues with this iPad of Mishiba's too at the start, but it's working now without an update at the moment. At the moment. My Android phone's been the issue, though, throughout the entire stream. It's been working the last 5 minutes, so touch wood, fingers crossed it doesn't happen again, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I can be late to online class. I'm prioritizing this game, says Greg. Oh my goodness. Gwen says, I guess that's what happens when you play Hot Potato with him in Season 5. Right! Oh, man. Yeah, Adam is looking to become most reigns. The individual to hold most reigns and be the only one to do so. So, I mean, you have to look out for him. All right, good luck. Apologies if you didn't make it in. Let's do it. He's made that very clear, Greg. And if you want to check out all of the statistics, guys, as you can see, Gwen put in the command for exclamation mark Reigns, R-E-I-G-N-S, for all the stats throughout the entire series for each of the seasons and all the seasons. Click on that link that Nightbot responds with, and you'll be able to see everything. Keep up to date with all the stats. Alright, good luck everyone. Remember, multiple person crown grab. No one wins, and it's a graveyard game. I will catch up with the chat in a moment, guys. Of course, it's that way. Oh, Spino, where did you go? That does look like a one-person grab, but I can't quite determine that. I'm listening in while playing. No, all goods. Appreciate that, Irish. Greg, it looks like, did get the victory there. Bum, 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 bum. It's crazy. We're nearly 20 minutes into the stream, and I don't know whether it's because of the playback bug or not, but we have literally only 1 like on the stream. So if you guys are generally enjoying this stream, don't forget to drop a like, guys, and or a share. It helps. It's free. It boosts the stream. It boosts the channel. And it probably does have the potential to help channels around us when we go and raid places through the engagement. So we haven't done a raid in a long time, but like next year, I'm hoping to do like a couple of raids a week. We'll get back on the raid train. You only like, oh, Asher, mate. Thank you. Alright, guys. If you want to join on an E2MS7. How long is the stream? 2 hours. 2 hours. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, timer begins now. It broke again, Mosh. Help. I can't see the freaking stream. Oh, you're kidding. Oh, this is crazy. I hope this is fixed up by this afternoon, eh? Ah, this is so frustrating. 4 PM. It will be definitely 4 PM though, Gwen. So there will be some Twitch in between the end of this stream and the start of that one. Not necessarily straight after, but shortly after. I don't know. Fingers crossed that it gets fixed soon. What I would recommend is maybe check your app stores, guys. If you're on phone, iPad, tablet, see if there is an update, and if there is one, take it. If there isn't, that's okay. Hopefully it automatically fixes itself. That's what YouTube normally does, but... Or maybe try using YouTube through a browser. Let's go! Full speed raid! I'll add an extra, minute, in case 4-speed viewers want to join on in, guys. What's up, Jayos? Good to see you, man. Your code, guys, is E2MS7. Win 2 in a row to become the champion, as long as it's not a tie, timeout, draw. Let's go. Can we drop a link for 4-speed on the mods if necessary? That can be done when you guys can. All right, time begins now. If no one joins, that's fine. But there's an extra minute to offer up for the raid. W raid. He won the show where it was on the line. Laugh. Asher G won yesterday. I said, guys, all right, we're going to do it. Cash in case show. Winner of this gets the case. All win streaks on hold. And Asher G, for the 2nd season in a row, has done it again. So congratulations, Asher G. I don't know what it was called, but that was the worst map I've ever seen on my screen. Oh, what? What'd you end up playing, Irish? Like, what map? Alright, so I can determine that Greg was the sole winner of the last show. If he does win this, Greg becomes a champion for the 27th time. You heard me correctly. If Greg does win this, he becomes champion for the 27th time. Alright, good luck, everyone. Let's do it. Yeah, if the YouTube bug does become way too absurd, I'll make calls on the fly. Because it is very difficult to do a interactive live stream series if the chat isn't like interactive. Oh. I'm probably going to throw for the purpose of fixing up the sound. And if Greg does end up winning, we want to honor that. So we've got Asher G, Spino, Greg, who we need to spectate. We've got Vex _ TommyBox YT, Tix2, Gwen, Laugh. Asher G is the current champion. All right. There's Greg's stream, Tom. I'll fix up the sound. Oh, OBS is having so many problems. I do apologize once again, guys. 4-speed ended, but they ain't here. Probably because of the playback bug. I'll let that off the hook, Asher G. I'll have to go back and watch the end of his stream. I do trust him, like stream to streamer. But I'll give some people some benefit of the doubt today because of the playback bug. Streams on live support. I'm so sorry, Laugh. Four Guys Chaos. We love Four Guys Chaos here, Irish. We absolutely love it. Alright, can Greg become 27-time champ? He's getting piggybacked by Spinoraptor. Himself, Spinoraptor, has been having some dominant reigns in the past few seasons. He's racked up 11 total. Alright, Greg is still in the driver's seat. Can he continue this dominance? Can he get one step ahead of Adam, who is tied? Greg 26, Adam 26. Both tied for most reigns. This will bump whoever's at 20 reigns down to third. Most reigns if Greg does win this. Dum, dum, da, dum, bum, ba, da, da. All right, less than 2 minutes to go. Some tough competition in there. Asher G, the current champion, still in there. Laugh is still in there, who is a great player. We've also got Vex _ Tommy Bots. I'm not sure what they're capable of. They've just been eliminated though, however. It all comes down to this final 90 seconds. Who's getting the W? If it ends up timing out with a tie, it will be a graveyard game. Meaning no one gets the win towards their win streak. And no new champion. I wonder if Miss Sheba likes games on mobile. I was just made known that Mortal Kombat Mobile has added Ghostface. Dang. I wouldn't say she's the biggest mobile gamer, but like from time to time she will, like for example last night, maybe download a few games on iPad and play it from time to time. As long as there's a bit of interest from me, then she will. Otherwise, she'll probably stop playing 10 minutes in if I've got no interest. You know, taking it in turns. Playing whatever game pops up. Dr. Pepsi says no, an ad just ruined the stream for me. I'm so sorry, Pepsi. Greg and Asher, 10 seconds. It all comes down to the final 10 seconds. Oh, wait a second. Did that time out? I think that timed out because Asher G's animation appeared. It's a graveyard game, meaning no one gets a win towards their win streak. No new champions, and Asher G is still Custom Lobbies champ. A successful defense there, Asher G. What's up, Drew? Good to see you, man. I'm not surprised Asher won't want to drop the title. For real. Wow, what a play. Interesting. Interesting. Oof. Asher G says, sorry, Greg, but well done. For real. Gwen says, I'm not surprised Asher won't want to drop the title. For real. I don't know, I've already read that before, but yeah, I agree with that. YouTube is really buggy right now at the moment. At least it is for me. Yeah, majority of the chat too, Drew. On my devices, it's the same. Gotten a little bit lucky in the last 10 minutes, but before that, the first 20 minutes of the stream, yeah, I couldn't see anything on either one of them. Alright, if you guys want to join on in, the code is E2MS7. Yeah, probably the majority of the chat, I dare say. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I've seen people complaining about it on one platform we don't mention. Which one? Which one? Is it Twitter/X? Is it Reddit? Just to name a couple. Which one? Zencat's in. No, I don't think that is Zen. Zencat, at least. That is a Zen. I don't think it's Zencat, though. Unless they've changed their name, which is a possibility, but... What is that skin, bro? It's Halloween season, bro. Spooky season. That's what it is, laugh. Twitter, Drew? Yeah, dang. Yeah, YouTube, fix it. What's the one that starts with R? Reddit. Yeah. Unfortunately, like, both platforms have been known for very negative reasons, unfortunately. I'm not saying that people can't use those platforms and have a positive experience. It's just what I hear a lot. Like, both platforms are synonymous. with negative connotations, you know, or a negative environment more so. All right, good luck. Cryax, you just got in. What's this mode that you were playing? We're just running some solos on customs, Irish. Not asking. Yeah, nah, for real, Gwent. Laugh says, early in the Bloom stream, there was a fake production. Oh, what? Bro, who's trying to be a fake prod? That's crazy. Gosh, Amanda's so annoying. Holy. Who's Amanda's, Cryax? Hey, Tau Tiger. Alright, good luck. So, all win streaks are back at 0. Hey, Jayos. Did 4-speed stream have the playback bug where you can't see the video player or the chat? Bro lost the 1v1, said rematch, then beat me 4-5 and said easy and banned me from the streamers channel. What? Really? I'm not going to comment on it too much, Cryax, because I don't know the full context of the situation, but just from what you've told me, that sounds pretty messed up, honestly. What? That just sounds very petty, in my opinion, and I'm not trying to cause any beef or drama, and I'm not trying to say this and that about individuals. It's just my opinion on it. That's alright, Allison. Good to see you, though. I hope you are doing well. Then they said they were pro. I'm so sorry. That's awful. That is just awful. Like I said, I'm just going off what the context is presented to me, but I don't know the full context or the full story, so but yeah, that's still crazy regardless. It is time for some roll-off. Like I'm barely semi-pro, says Cryax. Oof. Alright, good luck. Let me guess, the one that keeps asking for a button 1v1. Oof. Dunno, good question though. Asher G, mate! Oh my gosh, you menace. Yep, I'm banned and I still can't chat. I'm so sorry that's happened. Dang, that's pretty crazy, Cryax. That's pretty crazy. I've got Asher G, Spino, Laugh, Greg, Vex, Tix2, Cav, Jaguar, Gwen. Asher G is the current champion, of course. We're going to be spectating. Cav, good luck, everyone. Good luck, everyone. We've only had one new champion thus far, and that one new champion is the current champion, Asher G. You've been 1v1ing a lot recently? Dang, Cryax. I can't remember the last time I had a setup 1v1 with anyone, honestly. Not that I'd want to. It's just it's been a while. I'll hop on Fall Guys for a bit. No way, Drew. You are not. Appreciate it if you do, though, man. That's crazy. Thanks, man. Like, I beat Cookie, Cab, and pretty much beat Amanda. Although she had outs on Hexathon without me knowing. And did a roll-off too, says Cracks. Okay, dang. Drew says, I barely touch this game anymore, so I'm extremely rusty. Well, you ever crave this game and you're looking to do customs, or you just want to play this series like a lot of people jump on to do? The champion coming into the stream hasn't played in like nearly 3 seasons. But first 2 games they played yesterday, they got themselves their 5th title belt. I don't know, this series makes people want to play. Like, even if it's been like 6 months, 12 months, 2 years. I don't know what it is, but... Who won that, Mosh? Vmal/Vimal. As they're known in the chat. They changed their username to Abominable YT, though. Alright, we got Greg and Jaguar. I'm going to spectate Jaguar this time. I'm so sorry you're sick, Potsiem. I hope you feel better soon, though, man. I don't even know how to join a lobby. Oh, you don't, Irish? Do you know how to get into, like, solos, duos, squads, stuff like that? I don't know what device you're on, but if you've got a controller, it would be the equivalent of pressing R1 on PlayStation. Press that a couple of times, and then there'll be a custom section. And then there's host and join. Host is where you set up your own with a code, and join is where you enter with someone's code. What, 60 plus 7 is 67? No way, Jaos! Oh yeah, I've won this a few times. I think 3 or 4 if I remember correctly. Dang! Drew, we've got so many champions. It's actually wild. And your winner is... Greg, he's really going for it. By the way, Mosh, that Amanda is... that Amanda Cryax is talking about is the one you refer to as Bailey, or however you pronounce. Possibly. I'm not 100% sure, though. It is? It is the... Ah, yeah. Gotcha. Well. Alright, Greg. Will we get 27 this time now? Do you have each person who's won written down somewhere? Just curious. Exclamation mark Reigns. R-E-I-G-N-S. And then click the link from the command response. It'll take you to a spreadsheet, and it's got all the details from all 7 seasons of this series. So if you want to go check that out, go for it. Drew, do you mind if we do roll or tiptoe? It's only if we have a stipulation. We do have a stipulation coming up soon, though, guys. I'm not going to reveal what that is, but once we get to about the 45-minute mark, we will do a stipulation. Because this isn't typically, you know, chat's choice or winner's choice. Oh, let's go Irish. W. E2 MS7, guys, if you want to join on in. If Greg does win this, he will become the first man, or first individual, probably more so, to become Custom Lobbies Champion for the 27th time. 2 hours, Spino. Let me go see how many times I've won. No worries. If it doesn't have Drew for whatever reason, it could be an epic name or a previous name that you might have referred to Drew. So just keep that in mind. Cryax says, also the context is they won a mod giveaway, them and Pixel, who I'll talk about later. They started egoing me and then saying 1v1 me, you suck. Lost rematch, barely won, munchie, and then ban. Yeah, that's tough to hear, Cryax. Yeah, I don't know. Those, like, I try and support as many channels as I can, but the ones that show, you know, a really, really driven ego, and they just want to challenge everyone, Okay, whether it's the people in chat, whether it's the mods and or the streamer, those ones who say, come on, join up, or you're scared, 1v1 me, I'll beat you this and beat you that. Like, that to me as a viewer, I'm not a big fan of. I just steer away from those channels. Like, I don't mind competition. I don't mind hosting competitive customs and stuff like that, and snipes even, but once channels become like that, it's just like, hell no. Hell no. There's no, like, there's no neutralness to it. Alright, good luck, everyone. Let's do it. Yeah, I won 3 times. Pretty neat how you have it tracked down. Yeah, massive assist has to go to the creator of that spreadsheet, Gwen. That's always been something I wanted to do, but I never got time to do it. I did a little bit of little bits and pieces of it. Where I was gonna make my own, but I never transcribed it to a spreadsheet specifically. Yeah, I've got notes on paper. I do have digital copies of some of the reigns. Well, most of the reigns, not all of them though. So that's why I never refer to the laptop notes of the series. Alright, good luck everyone. Sweaty Swiveler. I'll catch up with the chat in a moment, guys. You're in Irish? Let's go. W, let's go. Yeah, so if you ever set up a stream, Irish, and you want to host customs, you just go to the host part of that screen. Toxicity, yeah. Yeah, it really is toxicity, Jaguar, when that sort of thing happens in channels. But look, every channel's different. I'm not judging. I'm not trying to cause any beef or drama or call out any particular YouTuber. I'm just saying it's just something as a viewer I would steer away from. Not gonna lie. What's up, Rory? You're in school right now? All goods? No beef, says ABC. Nah. Nah. No beef or pork, you know. 5 more hours for you. Yeah, we're going to be doing another one of these streams later. Honestly, feels weird being at 1 while shouting at him. Dang, pots the M. Also pick something out, friends, I guess, and pick something out. Got timed out, so the automatic is this. Oh wait, I had both one and mod. Oh gosh. I put the goat as my skin since John Cena isn't in the game, says Drew. It's a shame that John Cena isn't in the game. So strange that they didn't follow through. Like, Taker's there, as you can see, Drew. the skin you're wearing. Cryax says the streamer is ignorant and does not give what he promises, for example. He said Mike and Facecam come back at 3k subs and he did 5 mod giveaway. Oh man. 5 mod giveaway. That's... Yeah, like, I'll be fair. I'll be fair with that one. I can understand sometimes where if a streamer says they're going to do this and do that and they don't follow up, I can understand sometimes if they do give a valid explanation or just subtly like talks about why they couldn't do it at that particular time, whether they scrap it or whether they postpone it. But if it was a thing that they constantly do and it's a part of their character to just be like, yeah, I'm going to say one thing and not do it once it comes around. Honestly, as a viewer, that would turn me away over time as well. So, yeah. Oh, thank you, Gwen. Yeah, you'll have to get in between the shows. ABC says, but we need some slops, says ABC. Oof. All right, Greg. Number 27. Can he get it? I think I'm banned. I might not be. I'm just being tough like 100 hours. So if you get a 24-hour timeout, which is the highest, CryX, that only lasts for the stream it happens. If that streamer was to start another stream, you shouldn't be timed out at all, if that makes sense. But if they have hidden you, you won't be able to talk on that account. So, JLs, this is solos unless specified. The first stipulation of the stream, and probably will be the only one because it's 2 hours, is coming up soon. I'm out. Yeah, Irish, you have to get back in between the shows. You can't enter mid-game. Alright, we've got Asher G, Spino, Drew, Greg looking for number 27, Gwen. Current champ still out there. Still can't chat. Yeah, you've been probably hidden. CryX was essentially his banning of a person. Unfortunately. Shucky Ducky Quack Quack says Shadow Viper. What's up, man? Alright, Greg has been eliminated. Oh my goodness. 4 guys cross WWE when we do some we do some creative maps where there is wrestling rings. We did it this past Sunday. Laugh. Gwen with the win. It's our Fumble Rumble concept. Gwen with the win. And Quacky Duck Duck kill me, says Greg. Are you listening? Are you listening and that distracted you, Greg? If Gwen does win, they're the new champ. And it is time for our first stipulation. What is that stipulation going to be? I don't bloody know, eh? Gwen with the adds to skin. Right on point, too. Yeah, so Irish, you can only get in whilst this screen is applicable, because it's not one of those games where you can join up mid-game. And thankfully so, honestly, because if people were joining at the finals, then that gives a very, very, very distinct advantage to them and a very, very distinct disadvantage to everyone else who's been eliminated. So the code is E2MS7. And our first stipulation, guys, which will be intact for the next 30 minutes, is... Alright. Extreme solos. Extreme solos. So, in extreme solos, guys, if you fall off the map, you are eliminated. Let's add some spice to it. Let's add some spice to it. WCryX. Yeah, I know. The problem is with stipulations, it might favor some and it might not favor others. Some will absolutely love this show. Some will absolutely despise this show. But that's what stipulations are for, guys. It's not meant to be always easy for everyone. This is one of our most challenging concepts, and I want to keep it that way. So, good luck, everyone. We're going to get so many hexagon maps. I hope they've changed that, honestly. This is going to be a bit of a test, because I don't remember the last time we've done repeated extreme solos. Does YouTube work again? My device has finally responded to videos. Hey, let's go, Pepsi. I hope so. Alright, guys. Apologies if you haven't made it in. Good luck, everyone. Let's do it. Grabbing someone extreme is the cheat code to get them out. I mean, that's strategy. Why not? Why not? See, Jaguar knows great minds think alike. Yeah. I'm just hoping with the higher player counts it mixes it up a bit. We've got about, what, 14-ish people at the moment, so that's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. Alright. SS2 variation. Alright, good luck. Asher G. X-Tiles, yeah, man. Just remember, guys, as well, with the discussion that we've just had with a few viewers, don't go sending hate from here towards any other streamer, guys. If you do have a issue yourself with a specific streamer, make sure you don't include anyone else here or me. Because I remain pretty neutral with anyone who respects me. So, you know, not just neutral, but also mutual. Like, if someone has respect for me, I'll have respect for them. And that also goes, even if I don't agree with some of the decisions they make on their channel, it's their channel at the end of the day. You know, if they want to do things that we don't do here, as long as it's within the guidelines, and terms of service of this platform, fair game, honestly. So, just a reminder with that as well. Haha, my hug made you lose. Oh, here we go. Yeah, Asher, you slowed me down just enough, which is crazy. Yeah, I'm not here to judge other channels, you're right, Jaguar. You know that. Alright, we've got Asher G, the current champion. We've got Laugh, Cryex, Spino, Agent Cad, Greg, Tix2, Jbird15, Jaguar, Gwen. Alright, let's go. Alright, Gwen. Can Gwen become champion once again? Okay, now I'm happy that I died. I don't have to play this. Alright, Drew. Alright, Gwen looking for another title reign. Can he do it? He's more than capable of grabbing himself another Custom Lobby Championship reign in CLC S7. He's currently a 12-time champion looking for lucky number 13. Is it just around the corner for him? Still very much dislike Hexagon. Nah, understandable. Fighting on the next round. No worries, Irish. No worries. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Down, boom. Mosh thoughts on Crown Jewel. Quite an amazing show, honestly, Drew. And I have stated this before. It's not the best show I've ever seen, and it's far from the worst. But I think I rated it like an 8.5 out of 10. Pretty solid for an Australian PLE, especially one being Crown Jewel. Because a lot of people look down at like Crown Jewel events, and they look down at Australian PLEs as like a glorified house show, quote unquote. Gwen goes down. Unlucky Gwen. So it lived up to the little expectations I had and far exceeded them. Oh, Greg's really going for it. kind of regret not wanting to wake up because the John Cena versus AJ Styles match was amazing. It was amazing. Greg! W Sui agent, thanks, says Asher. Asher, I saw you were watching Summer Crown Jewel. How did you enjoy what you saw of it? Shadow Viper says, I watched back my tournament from 2 years ago. Turns out you made to the grand final but lost to Nacho. Oh, redemption time, Shadow. Redemption time. I really can't wait to see that series again, man. Both pushing 50 and can still put on a match like that. I know, it's absolutely incredible. All right, again, Greg, become 27-time CLC. 90-second timer begins now. E2 MS7 is your code if you'd like to join on in. Yeah, no worries, PU. I intentionally popped into the stream of that. Fair enough. It is difficult. Like I said, Gwen, despite what's happened, okay, I'm not going to make judgment on that streamer. That, like, what was told to me was terrible, but still, at the end of the day, I still don't know the full story. Mosh, what do you think a non-mic streamer needs to balance the most? Ooh. Is that a general question? Mosh the Bundun says laugh. Thanks, mate. Nah, it's not winner's choice, JLs. We're doing extreme solos. That's the current step. Oh, yeah, BDE was on TNA. Yeah. That Battle Royal. What's it called? It's like pick your shot, call your shot or something like that. Battle Royal. I mean, he did okay. It's pretty good. You're in, PO? Alright, bet. Something like that, yeah. Asher G says, I thought it was great, to be honest. Flipping Jey Uso, though, I tell you. Anyway, I zoned out in the women's matches. Fell asleep watching Cody versus Seth. Bro, the ending sequence was amazing. The coast-to-coast headbutt, the crossroads from the top rope. Even the sequence to end the match was incredible. All right, guys. Can Greg win title number 27? Good luck. Call your shot, Gauntlet. Thank you, Jaggle. That's the one. That means BDE is one step closer to WWE. Wouldn't be surprised if he made an appearance as soon as next year. Yeah, put him in the Rumble. Put him in the Rumble. You know? A genuine WWE fan who's been plugging WWE games for years, made it to the top of that community. You know, acquired the desire to become a actual pro wrestler. And now he's in the indies and he's made it to one of the biggest companies in the United States, which is TNA Wrestling. So congratulations to him. What's up, Bronze? All right. Good luck, everyone. Dum dum dum. That's like the middle of the match. What are you yapping, Mosh? I mean, that just goes to show how good of a match it was. If like, you know, if it has that feeling of like it's gonna go on for a very, very long time, and there was so many like interesting things that you can't remember where was what, that's a good match in my opinion. Probably the third biggest wrestling company in the world. Let's go, Drew. See you guys, it's not Hexa spam. I know, Irish, you can't get in mid-game. You have to wait till we get back to the lobby screen. Irish. You know, it's a phenomenal match, that one. For real. Agreed. A match between BDE and Javon Evans would go crazy. I'd love to see that. I'd love to see that. A general question, Mosh. What do you think a mic streamer has to work on the most? Oh, it's tough because I haven't done proper non-mic consistently, stream to stream, for at least 3 years now. There was a period from early 2022 to mid 2022 where I did non-mic streams. It's tough. It is tough. I think as long as you're able to somehow balance the chat by typing away. I don't know. The viewing habits have changed though, Gwen. That's the problem. My non-mic stream on Twitch the other week did absolutely poorly. To the point where it was the lowest rated stream in like a couple years in terms of the stats. Oh, gosh, I nearly fell off there. But let's just say it's 2022. I honestly think as long as the engagement in the chat between streamer and viewers that constantly talk is there, and what's on screen is entertaining and it's not still, I think is the best way to do it. But I don't know personally now because I don't really do that much anymore. And for me personally, if I don't hear a voice on a stream, I don't watch/listen to more so. And that's nothing personal. It's just I'm always on the go. So if I can't see the screen and I choose to listen, if I'm just hearing a game, that's not quite the background noise I'm looking for. All right, we've got Spino. Oh, Greg goes down. I was about to put the stream time and spectate onto Greg there. Laugh with the win. Nice work, Laugh. Just give me 2 seconds. My my phone is being ridiculous. Hold on. Laugh, this is your opportunity, man. Code is E2MS7. Extreme solos as a stipulation does continue, guys. Alright. 90-second timer begins now. Can Laugh become champion? I believe for the first time. Oh. Oh, Shadow. Low-key as a live streamer with, you know, a live chat that I like to interact with, my biggest pet peeve is when a read last is read last times 1, times 2, times 3, times 4, etc., etc. It's the worst because I don't think what a lot of viewers realize is there's only a limited amount of space in the chat. Depending on what device you're on. And sometimes that, like, space isn't much. So if they've done read last 4 times, chances are if I scroll the way back up to the top on my phone, for example, which doesn't have a lot of readability back in the chat, I can scroll up a little bit, but it only lasts like 4 or 5 seconds. Yeah, they'll have to type it again anyway. Alright, guys. I'm going to catch up with the chat in a second. Sorry about that. My phone is just acting a little bit odd. Good luck, everyone. Let's do it. Just trying to fix it. I don't know whether it was because of the YouTube issue or not. Yeah, so JL's for the 3rd time, man. It's Extreme solos is the current stipulation. No disrespect at all. It's just that's what we're doing for this concept. Read last as Pepsi. Are you trolling? I read last once. Calm down. Says laugh. Yeah, no, it's alright. Yeah, it's probably doesn't play it anyway. Ask him stuff. Anything and on. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to judge off individuals. I'm just stating, like, in general with my approach to how a non-mic streamer should present themselves. But, like I said, guys, every streamer is different. Every YouTuber is different. But what I would say is, if you are gaining a following, and you are gaining a viewer base, you have to respect that viewer base, especially as a live streamer, because without viewers, guys, a live streamer is no one. It doesn't matter if you're non-mic, on mic all the time, or in between where you're on and off mic. The moment you start disrespecting your chat and the viewers that pop in constantly to watch your streams, the more likely they are to not turn up anymore. And that's just rather sad. And I'm not saying that's happening to any channel, but I have seen it to channels in the past. Fall Guys, and I think, honestly, Laugh, with Fall Guys, in my personal opinion, I feel like this is a game built for everyone. I know the aesthetics, like, might cater towards a younger audience, but I think it's built for everyone. So, read previous, read last, read my last, read last, read... Thanks, Pepsi and ABC. I wish Puzzle Path was still in game, says JS. Yeah. Alright, good luck, everyone. We've got Asher G, Drew, Laugh, who I need to spectate, Ches, it's 7527, Spino, Tix2, JBur15, Gwen, Jaguar. Remember, Asher G is your current champion. Dum dum bum ba bum 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 ba dum ba dum ba dum ba dum bum bum ba da da dum. Dun 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 ba da 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 bum bum. Alright, hold on, guys. We're back, sorry about that. But it's folded. Yeah, there's not too many shows, not too many rounds that are left in the vault. So, I mean, I could definitely see that getting unvaulted rather soon. And I think there's nothing wrong with the map at the moment, at least from what I'm observing with it. Alright, can Laugh win the championship? That's what I'm wondering. Oh, no! Laugh, the first one out! GG's. Alright, the current champion, Asher G, is still in the mix. Who grabbed me first up? Oh, no. Who's going to confess? Who's going to confess here? Shh. Alright, it's down to Asher G, Gwen, and Jay. Who's going to get the dub? Seeing that Fall Guys Championship belt sparks the question, what is Mosh's favorite WWE Championship design? I will tell you two that popped, like, that really, like, I don't know, really popped off my interest in, like, championship belts. The IC championship that was, you know, held throughout the Attitude Era. I think it was 99 to When did Cody bring back the old one? When was it? Like 2012, 13, something like that. So the Attitude Era Globe IC title, Intercontinental Championship. And the Big Gold World Heavyweight Championship. It doesn't matter if it's the WCW or WWE version of the belt. And it can be from any year period. That belt is just incredible. That's why I love the current World Heavyweight Championship, because it really resembles that one. It's not an exact copy and paste. 1 hour and 5 likes, bro, fell off. No, we had a playback bug, Glizzy, where if you clicked on a video or stream, and this went for most of the chat, including my own devices, yeah, no one could do anything. They couldn't watch the stream, they couldn't chat. The interface for the likes and dislikes and share and stuff, just not there. Da, 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 da. So yeah, we've got 6 likes currently, but I think it was because of the playback bug. We also got rated by a streamer, allegedly. That always drops into the chat, but if the playback bug was in effect and they weren't able to chat, honestly, fair enough. A lot of people on Twitter/X have been complaining about the playback bug. Yeah, our streams lost a lot of momentum because of it. It is what it is. I'm not going to complain. I'm just going to continue on with it. Asher G with the win. Ba-bum. So the current champion has gotten himself a championship advantage. Nah, it was a great belt, the Intercontinental Championship, the Globe one. Unlucky there, Spiner not playing as well as yesterday. Oof. Oof. My favorite is the Undisputed Championship before the spin belt. Ooh, love that one. The one that Eddie held. Amazing title. E2MS7 is your code, guys. Nice work, Asher. Yeah, I'll be honest, guys. Like, it is crazy. We're an hour 10 in, and we've only gotten like 6 likes on the stream. But I don't think that's anyone's fault here today, honestly. Like, if I fell off to the point where, yeah, we've gotten that little likes in this amount of time with this many people, I'd be accountable for it. I'd be like, all right, guys, we've fallen off. I'd be like, fair enough. It is what it is. We'll take our losses and stuff like that, but yeah, we've been having trouble for at least the first half of the stream. It's starting to come back now, but yeah. Before that, OBS was just a pain. The ping was insane, bro. I can't lock in a grab. Is it? Gwen? Dang, alright. Bum bum ba da bum bum bum. Alrighty, guys. Asher G was the previous winner, so therefore, anyone trying to get wins towards a win streak, this is your opportunity to do so. There we go. Oh yeah, Mosh, once I confirm a few details, I'll send you a DM. I'll just send you one, what it's going to be about. Alright, bet. Alright, guys, apologies if you didn't make it in. Good luck, everyone. Boom. Every skin in the Fame Pass is so shiny, says JLC. Yeah, man. Definitely. Shadow Viper says, did I tell you about when Tommy Dreamer signed my ECW Championship and both Paul London and MVP signed my tag one? The Attitude Era SmackDown ones. Oh, that is really cool. Who dies in gate crash? People who don't qualify. Alright, good luck. No, it's alright. Look, there are some shows that I would prefer still over Extreme Solos, guys, but I'm just trying to make it a little bit spicy. Can't always do solos. And we can't always do a specific show over and over again. So we're just trying to spice it up. Ah, the ruthless aggression ones. Ah, yeah. Alright. Yeah, I remember those ones. Shadow. Just let me know when the DM's been sent, Gwen. You've already sent it. Alright, Gwen, no props. Good luck with that, though. JL says I was talking smack and I died. Nah! Yeah, that's the aim, Laugh. That's the aim, yes. Because I want to do it next week. Also, with the times that you mentioned, is it my time zone or your time zone? Because unfortunately, with 9 PM my time zone, I'm not allowed to be in the studio. I could do whatever I want, and I could still make, you know, exemptions to, like, that rule and stuff. Oh, man. But, typically most nights, because of, the stuff that, Miss Sheeb and I need to do, before going to bed each night, yeah, I'm not typically in the studio that late. Like, it's really, really rare. Da-da bump bump ba-dum bump bump ba-dum. In the DM, I clarified both time zones. Okay. Just channel member. Let me try that again. Channel member perk stuff, ABC. That's all. Da 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 dum. Yeah, good luck with the English class, Greg. Dum, 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 bum, 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 bum. Sound very professional with your own studio. Yeah, well, this room is dedicated just for streaming currently. Miss Sheba's brother does a bit of amateur like rapping that he records personally. On the other side of the studio, he's got a mic and he uses Miss Sheba's Mac sometimes, MacBook. To record. So, like, all that's going on in here literally at the moment is playing games, recording stuff, live streaming, and that's about it right now. So, and obviously, like, editing as well. There's a lot of editing. Bum bum ba bum 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 ba. So even with lower player counts, in Extreme, it's not always Hexagon as a final. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. What I will tell you too, ABC, whilst we do have a stream dedicated for a level 3 happening next week, the mod stream that I wanted to do this week is going to definitely happen next week. There's going to be a couple new concepts being trialed on the channel for Fall Guys. And each and every day is the premiere to the Fall Guys 1 round per day series. Like, a lot of stuff happening. Awesome, I would buy a member, but I'm poor, and knowing me, I'd leave it on for years. No, that's alright, Cryax. All goods. Couldn't get back in, so watch for now. No worries, Irish. Oh, 10 AM. Easy, Laugh. Easy. Easy. dun, bum, 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 bum. Thank you, Talif Studio. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for the like and subscribe. Really goes a long way. Thanks, mate. The Showbox purchase system kind of changed up. I see that, but it's a little bit confusing to me. All right, we've got Greg, Spino, Asher. Come on, Asher. The current champion goes down, Spino goes down, and Greg with the win. Spino, how did you sell? That's crazy. All right, we've got about 40-ish minutes left. Tafik, welcome in, man. Yeah, the code is E2MS7, guys, if you want to join on in. Everyone is allowed to join on in unless you are currently banned. To become the champion, you got to win 2 shows in a row, back-to-back as the singular, decisive, and conclusive winner. Greg was the previous winner. If Greg can win the next show, he's champion for the 27th time. 90 seconds, guys. You're rich on Showbox, ABC. Dang, bruh. I don't know who it was yesterday, too, by the way. I just want to clarify something. Someone said something about me purchasing the Fame Pass, which I generally typically do. And most times I do it on stream or part of a video, which is extremely rare at the moment. I did state that I would eventually purchase it, but when I went into the Fame Pass section, it had the unlock padlocks above each of the unlockables for the Fame Pass. So it seems to me that I've already purchased it. So I do apologize to whoever that was, but I've already got it. Yeah, 90 seconds. You've got 70 now. It is E2MS7. Oh, yeah, thank you, Gwen. Very inconsistent. Like me trying to schedule streams, Greg. Oh, gosh. Yeah, right. No worries, Gwen. Thanks for that. Thank you. I completed the Fame Pass and purchased it. I went full centric mode. Did ya? Bro, make it a video, bro. Come on, laugh. Make it a video. Yeah, that's why I always disclaim, Gwen, and keep this for note, like, for your future streams. If you don't know the full story, always declare that. If you don't know the context beyond what's been said by someone, always disclaim that too. Because, yeah, in my honest opinion, if it's a problem between 2 people, okay, there's one version of events, okay, by one individual, and then there's another version of events by the other. And it depends on who was there and who witnessed it and the people involved. Yeah, you have to really determine if you're there, who's closer to the truth. And if you're not there, that makes it difficult. You unlocked the golden chicken a week ago, and that was my initial goal this year. Congratulations, Tafik, man. Read Nightbot's message. Yes. If I win, can we do Royal Fumble or just Extreme Solos? The stipulation is Extreme Solos. We don't do Winner's Choice for this series anymore. Jayos, I think we stopped that back in Season 2 or 3. Which would have been early 2023 or mid 2023. I let the game pick. Like, sometimes there'll be shows where it is just a specific map. But, that's just spicing it up a bit, you know? But we don't do Winner's Choice anymore. It doesn't work. Doesn't work for this concept. Never really did back then, and I don't think it will now, unfortunately. Because if you play to win and you get a win, right? And you choose something you're really good at and you know the rest of the lobby isn't, That's a huge advantage. You're going to become champion 100 times. Nearly guaranteed by the end of the season. Through that method, so... Now that's why we choose not to do it. That's why mods have access to something called channel activity. Agreed. But if it's from another channel and I'm not mod there, I don't often reach out, Gwen. Because whatever happens in that channel is like their business. If it starts intertwining, then I might ask questions. But like if I'm not in a stream when it's happening, heck, sometimes it spills over into Discord servers, which I may not be a part of. It might spill into DMs. You know, stuff like that. So I just go, I don't know the full story. In all honesty. But yeah, agreed. If it's happening on a channel where you're the streamer or you're a mod there, absolutely. Like, always go through that. If it's your own channel, definitely. But like, if things spill over from other channels, then yeah, you always gotta like really play the neutral line. Unless you were there. Unless you know every single detail. Thanks, I didn't get to play the spam up. Nah, fair enough. Yeah, it's not the best with the seesaws sometimes. Yeah, some people have gotten unfairly eliminated because of the seesaws tilting. Just call me Mosh or OM or Outrageous. You can call me Moshibot, like most people do. Stuff like that. Seesaw is kind of bad, yeah. Thanks, ABC. I'm out. I'm out. Wish we got Hyperdrive Heroes. I mean, that'd be nice. Laugh says, I made a few level showcases and speedruns on my channel. Ooh. Thanks for letting me know that, Laugh. Imagine CLC winner's choice in CRP era. I'd have 100 reigns. That's what I mean. That's what I mean, Greg. Like, without that, you are 26-time CLC. Like, yeah, if you had that option during that era, holy. It'd be a lot more than 26. Mosh, check the DM. The hardcore evidence was just sent to me. Oof. Yeah, that's why we've got to be honest, guys. Alright, we've got Asher G, the current champion. Gwen. Blue Raptor 1001. Jaber 15. Greg. Spino. Laugh. Ches, it's 7527. Alright. I have to spectate Greg. Because if Greg does win this, he becomes a 27-time Custom Lobbies champ. ABC, your question. Oh. Asher. Have a good one, Jayos. Enjoy the rest of your day or your night, and I will catch you in the next one. Is everyone... What? Is everyone infected by Kraken virus in the community? No, it's extreme solos. The game picks the final, not me. Spino stops the celebrations! Spino Raptor stops Greg from becoming a 27-time champ. Is it early morning in your country? It is 12:10 p.m. It is 10 minutes past midday. It was 10 minutes ago, but yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to play like judge, jury, executioner from other channels at all. I'll just have a look at what's being said. But yeah, as long as it doesn't carry across into here, then it's It's not fine, but like, yeah, I can't moderate every single channel surrounding us. Like, if something happens there, I can't moderate it here. Or, like, the thing is, I can do it for one specific occasion like this. But the problem is, if I start doing that, then I have to do it every single time an incident happens. So, that's why I sort of stay in my own lane. A little bit. Alright, 90 seconds, guys. Can Spino become champion once again? Timer begins now. E2, MS7. Extreme Solos rolls on. I'm never touching this game, says Greg. Oh, what? I should just wanted to put an end to the debate / rumors. Yeah, fair enough. All goods. Like, I don't encourage, recommend, or even condone the behaviors of some in other channels. Like, I know there's going to be trolls. I know there's going to be bad eggs. I know that people are just going to do the wrong thing. All right. I get that. Just to name a few things. But yeah. Yeah, just, if you're going to do that in other channels, guys, don't do it here. And if you do, like, we have a set of structures that will enforce rules where you may end up getting timed out or even hidden. So, yeah, there is, Greg, 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. and it's going to be on time this time. I'm a little bit concerned about the hot weather, but we'll push through it. Thank you, Ashot. Yeah, 4 p.m. AEDT. All right, Spino. Can Spino win himself another Custom Lobbies Championship title? Good luck, everyone. You think you're GMT +8? Yeah, I forget what it is here. I think it's +11 here. I'm not sure. All right, Spino looking for title reign number 12. Yes, it is, Greg. There will be some Twitch in between. I wanted to do Twitch the entire time, but there's a few little projects that have come up where they need to be complete ASAP. Plus, I'm going to try and cool down the room at the same time, which is not going to be easy. No, all goods, cracks. All goods. All goods. Don't stress about it, man. Don't stress about it. And that's the thing. Even though I do see, like, messages and stuff, like, in a small portion of that situation, I still don't know the full story, why it happened before, the events leading up to it, the interactions before that, and just the general tone. I don't know. But I think we'll move on from that, Cryax, because I don't want it to become the theme of the stream. I do appreciate you, you know, venting those frustrations and stuff, but... Unlucky lever, mate. I just want to give a special thank you to our All Gifters leaderboard. Everyone from Nay Spectre down to J Arch, level 1s and higher. Jim, Eggy, Zencat, Perp with the level 1. George, Clank, J Cannon, Perp on his main account with level 2. Laugh with the level 3. Dr. Pepsi with the level 5. And there is your All Gifters leaderboard for the entire year. Really, really appreciate it. And an additional thank you has to go to Dr. Pepsi, our only current level 5 channel member. Asher G, the current champion. Ches, it's 7527. Spino, who we need to spectate. Cryex, Greg. Alive Forest, 3561. Gwen, Blue Raptor 1001. Alright, we're going to have to spectate Spino on this one. Good luck, everyone. Because if it is, then later the stream is at 1 PM, runs till 4 PM. Hopefully, Gwen. Yeah, there's just a few projects that I've had on my whiteboard that are staring at me. And I've deemed those projects to be high priority, so I'm going to try and finish those and just see how long it takes. Twitch will happen, I just don't know at what time. Like I said, guys, the Going Live channel on our Discord server, if you got the announcement ping, you will be pinged for that if it all works correctly. And also our community tab on our YouTube channel. Right here. Just before I go live. Alright, Spino looking for another rain. Can he do it? No way, I pressed on the E key, says ABC. Oh, gosh. No, that's alright, Cryex, that you weren't trying to draw attention to it, but I'm a bit frustrated. No, that's alright, I understand that, man. I understand it. I really do. Like, I'm not gonna stop people from talking about stuff, but I do want to, like, give you a thank you, though, for not mentioning specifically the streamer's name, though, because... Nah, all good, Irish. Just keep an eye on the community tab for Twitch. We'll be back at 4 PM here for another CLC stream. This stream that we're doing right now, that'll be a 4-hour stream. 4 PM AEDT. So, less than 4 hours time. Hello, Oblige. Oh, crap. You've still got temp mod. I'm going to have to take that away. You were an incredible temp mod, though, Oblige. Look at that, guys. If you want to check out Oblige's name with the blue name and Svenna, there you go. Or Wrench. Yeah, that's why I didn't take. Thank you, Jose Sportsman. That's why I didn't take everything that was said, like, fully into account. And that's why I've been trying to, like, tone down the whole situation that's been spoken about. Like I said, people can talk about frustrations and stuff. I'm glad he didn't directly name the streamer, though, out of respect for them. Whether, like, the viewer was in the wrong, the streamer was in the wrong, or both, I don't know that. But yeah, I'm trying to like steer away from it. So yeah, it's pretty it's pretty unfortunate. Oh, Spino goes down. Greg, Asher G. No, I did remember Oblige, but then I got caught up with stuff. No, I did remember. It's just I got caught up with stuff and then I forgot. Greg! Oh, Greg is really going for it. He's trying to become champion for the 27th time. Yeah, so I'm just going to say this right now so we can enjoy the rest of the stream without too much controversy and too much negativity surrounding situations in surrounding channels, guys. Can we just tone down the whole conversation between what happened in that stream if you were there, guys? That would be much appreciated because I'm trying to enjoy the positive aspects of this stream and what this channel's about. So, 20 minutes left. Yeah, 3 shows, Gwen. How'd you know? Asher G got way too comfortable with that cheeky grab, says Jaguar. Oof. I was trying to go for Asher before I frame dove off the map. Ooh. Alright, guys. So, E2 MS7 Extreme Solos as a stipulation does stick around till the end of the stream. So, if you wish to become the champion, for Greg, win this next show, you become champion. If that does happen, guys, you can win the last 2 shows back to back as the singular, decisive, and conclusive winner. For everyone else, okay, Asher G, you can't obviously win the championship, okay? Everyone else in a situation where Greg does not win the next at least 2 out of 3, whether that's this show and next show and last, you will become the champion. If you don't win the first 2 shows, if you do win the final show, guys, you can carry that win over into this afternoon stream. Show up show 1. And that is 2 in a row back-to-back through the Lord's Advantage. Okay. Back-to-back, show to show, stream to stream. You can win the title literally show 1 after you've won it. If you show up next stream, which is at 4 p.m. AEDT. Timing is everything. Do you know what time it is? It is clobber time! No. I'm hoping to get Twitch on the road by 1. If it's not 1, it'd be probably 2. Or shortly after 2 at the latest, Gwen. Sorry, I just checked my calendar before looking at the whiteboard, and I'm like, oh, that needs to be done literally by tomorrow, and tomorrow I'm not in the studio, so I have to get that done. I need another Tuesday. I need another Tuesday where I just don't stream, you know? Alright, go to sleep, Mosh? I will. These recent streams haven't had many new rains. That's alright. Some seasons are like that. I feel like when that happens, there's more comp. I'm not trying to diminish anyone's, like, accomplishment if, like, someone's won, like, 10 rains in a season. But sometimes if there's less rains, it just shows how sweaty it is. So, it's pretty tough out there. Well, obviously not legitimately go to sleep at your TS. I knew where you're going. And for Twitch, guys, I'm probably looking at WWE 2K25. I've got 2 really cool ideas at mind of doing as streams. I want to do what I was going to do yesterday. And it will definitely happen today. The other concept I have to wait till next week. For Twitch. But that doesn't mean we're not bringing back a YouTube concept for that either. So, just keep an eye out, guys. Just keep an eye out. There's a lot of stuff happening. Thank you, Notepad. Thank you, iPad. And also thank you, Whiteboard, for keeping me on track. Accidentally click circle and then X at the same time. And quit the cat. Oh, no, you didn't, Spino. What? Jaguar says, I'm still going to get back on track to prove. I'll still hang. Ah, man. Jaguar, you're still pretty solid, man. Outs. GG's. Is it windy out there? What? Why is it windy? That's weird. Alright. Asher G says, Jaguar on the bright side, at least you're better than Mosh. Hey, I mean, it's true, but come on now. You really had to go low with that one, didn't you, Asher? Alright, we've got Asher G, the current CLC In their 20th reign, we've got Blue Raptor 1001, Gwen, Jaguar, Alive Forest, 3561, Greg, Cryex. We're going to spectate Greg here. Is this 27 for Greg? This could be his last opportunity. I mean, look, if he doesn't win this show, he can win the next 2 still. If things go all to plan. Will 27 come true? It's going to be tough because Asher G doesn't want to let go of his championship. And the rest of the competitors are fighting for their own reign. Heck, there might even be people who want Greg to overtake 26 reigns. To have the most reigns by himself. Who knows? There might be some current champions and champions that have either around 20 reigns or slightly less that might be in contention of catching up to someone like a Greg or an Adam. Maybe Asher G is looking for 27 reigns himself. I know that's still a little bit to go for Asher, but look, with all the streams that are coming up for this series, we're still nowhere near done, guys. This series continues on. Oh, what a pop! Greg goes down. Oh. I guess I'll talk about this since I'm a bit bored. Yeah, go for it, Oblige. Just remember, we've got 2 more shows. Who is Blue Raptor? I'm not sure, but they got ya. We're going to spectate Blue Raptor. They're a crown rank 62. Heck, they might be going for their first title. And never mind, they have just gotten themselves eliminated. Alright. I'm going to spectate Cryex this time. I just got my comeuppance for trying to overgrab. Oops. Whoops. Unlucky there, Gwen. Oh, wow. Asher G gets his second champion's advantage. Remember, advantages do expire at the end of the stream. There is 2 more shows left. Yeah, guys, it's one of our most sweatiest competitive series that we have, guys. A little bit of overgrabbing, I'm very, very lenient about. So, I dare say, okay, this is probably our most popular series on the channel. Has been from 2022 onwards. So, it's all because of you guys. It's not because of me. This was meant to be an experiment. I honestly thought maybe 1 stream and I'll be done with it. If things didn't go well, maybe a couple of streams after it and just see what happens. But the fact that we've turned it into 7 series nearly 3 years later, 7 seasons in the series 3 years later is crazy. What shows can I pick? All right, hold on. Give me 2 seconds to throw up the favorites tab. You can pick anything except for extreme solos. There is a bit of an issue though, Asher. Even though you have 2 championship advantages, you can only technically use 1. Because once you pick a show, your cooldown is in effect for the next. So you could use it this show or the last. Remember, the last show is anything goes. I nearly shifted into accidentally targeting even earlier, but I stopped after I realized it by myself. That's fair. So, I mean, it's up to you at the end of the day, Asher. But my recommendation is if you're going to use it, Use it for the last show. Up to you. Up to you. You got 33 seconds left. 30 seconds. It's a shame that one will expire, unfortunately. It is a damn shame. You got 20 seconds less. 15. Up to you. As long as I see it in the chat before the time, it's 0 from my end. He doesn't have to use it, guys, at all. Alright. The time has expired on the timer. Apologies if you didn't make it in. Good luck, everyone. So, everyone who's trying to win the title today, win this show and the next. If you don't win this upcoming show, if you win the last show, you carry the win over to this afternoon stream. That'd be 2 in a row if you win the first show of that very stream. Yeah, Cracks, please just kind of tone it down a little bit, please. I don't want you getting in trouble. I mean, Asher G is strategizing. Because there's going to be a little thing in this season, guys, and I've hinted at it. I've subtly said it. There's going to be a little bit of a stat for champions that keep their championship. Maybe some champions want to hold on to their strap to increase that little stat, whatever that may be. That's going to be introduced very, very soon. So that way it sort of encourages a champion to hold on to the belt for just a tad longer. Now that's easier said than done, but it incentivizes wins. Like, reigns will be still important. That number you see next to Asher G's name, that 20 is still very, very, very important. But with a new stat at play, I'm going to be seeing potentially a lot more champions trying to increase that number as well. So, I'm not going to reveal what that is, but it's something I've been excited about. I've told Miss Shiva about it literally. I think it was last season. I think it was midway through last season, actually. Because for a few seasons now before that, I've been trying to figure out a way to incentivize champions keeping a title for a bit longer. So, that's going to be fun. That's going to be a lot of fun. Thanks, Asher. But if you're someone like Adam or Greg who's trying to increase that number currently, number of reigns, I recommend doing it now because in a few streams' time, we might see more champions holding onto their belts or trying to. Asher, thanks for the pop, mate. Hey, Peep. No, all good, Cracks, all good. So we've got Asher G, the current champion. We've got Gwen, Jaguar, Alive Forest, Greg, Spino, who's got plenty of tiles does Greg at the moment. Ches. Alright, I'm going to spectate Gwen at the moment. Good luck, everyone. Elijah is there. There's like this game coming soon while everyone is excited. I'm not. The game doesn't look interesting to me, and the online and ranked thing steered me away, plus lost interest in the series. Oh, okay. Oh, it's down to Spino and Asher. Oh, Spino. Last show coming up, guys. No worries, Irish. You're an absolute W. Thank you so much for supporting stream after stream, Irish. Absolute W. Alright, guys. If you're Asher G, okay, the only thing you can do for the rest of the stream as champion is use your champion's advantage before the timer hits 0 on the timer that will appear in a moment, which will have 90 seconds. Asher G is picking thin ice. Spino, if you win, you're new champion. If Asher G wins, no new champion, no Lord's advantage. If everyone else that isn't Asher G, okay, or Spino, that wins, they get a Lord's Advantage carried into this afternoon stream. And if they win show 1, that is 2 in a row. Back-to-back, show to show, stream to stream, and they'll become the champion through that method. All right, guys. Champion's Advantage being used right now. 90-second timer, guys. The code is E2MS7. Last show, anything goes. Champion's Advantage, and it's going to be anything goes. So, you can grab. You can overdo it as well. You can grief. You can overdo that as much as you want. You can target. You can even team, guys. Anything goes. You can't strongly ping abuse, cheat, which is mod the game, or hack, obviously. You can only do what's allowed within the parameters of the map and of the game. So, how appropriate I talk about the cold with thin ice being chosen. For real, Gwen? I can't lock in, I'm too cold. Oh, I see that. Blind says, anyway, I ended up looking at leaks and spoilers for the game, which is unusual for me to do when a new game comes out. Interesting. At least you're one of the few that tried not to, like, ruin it for yourselves before, you know, before it comes out. Because I end up watching trailers. I end up watching bits and pieces that come out about games. I see people play it pre-release. Yeah. It's not... It is still fun when I get my hands on it. But it's just like, well, I've seen this. I've seen this done. I've seen that done. It's fun for a few times, and it's just like, oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely turning on the targeting. Remember, Mosh says yes to this. Crosshairs turned on. Wait, wrong game for crosshairs. Congratulations on your recent 600 hours too, Gwen. I did celebrate it at the end of the stream that you got it in as well. For those who were there, wondering if I did celebrate that. Yes, I did. It just happened to be at a time as we were on the end screen. But I came back for a few minutes and I celebrated. So, all right, guys. Apologies if you didn't make it in. Champion's Advantage at play here. Spino if you win, you're champion. Asher G if you win, you retain the title. And no Lord's Advantage or no new champion. Everyone else, you're playing for that advantage. So you can head into this afternoon stream and possibly pick up the title, show 1. Bum bum ba bum ba bum bum ba dum. Alright, good luck, everyone. 52 hours away from the original Cheesehead. Right. Not too far away. Good luck. ABC, 788 hours. Let's go. Yeah, despite the view count being a little bit on the lower side, despite the like counter being a little bit on the low side, some of the figures for the stream you guys can't see. The one that I look at most specifically is the average view duration. I appreciate the average view duration being around about 11 minutes. Really, really do appreciate that. Because whilst other viewers will see likes and views, YouTube will see the AVD, and that's the number they like the most. So, thank you guys. I appreciate that. Alright, I'm going to go crazy here. Bro, no one's out. That's actually crazy. Let's get crazy up in here, Asher G, bruh. You and I. Come on, Pink Bean. Oh, bro, nearly got double popped. Bro, no one's out. That's crazy. What the actual sweat issue is going on here? Go on, that's alright. I'll let you guys have some fun. Dang it. Bit slippery there. Too much sweat. Forget about the fact that ice is made up of all water. It's the sweat on top. The sweat that's melting it away. That's why thin ice tiles melt when you stay on them for too long. It's the sweat. Especially if you've got Dazzling Orb shoes. It is proven scientifically that if you've got the sweaty Dazzling Orb shoes, the thin ice tile actually melts away a few milliseconds quicker than everyone else with different attires. No, just kidding. That is not a proven fact, but yeah. Oblige says, I feel like I'm the only one who isn't going to buy the game, and the reason the rank thing steered me away because there was these cool things shown in the trailers. It's cool at first until I got told it was locked behind rank mode type stuff. Yeah, fair. As long as there's no paywall on top of it. If it's in a specific mode that can't be brought out of it, then that's pretty crap too. Oblige, I completely get that. I'm just targeting Mosh because anything goes. Fair enough, Gwen, honestly. Alright, we've got Asher G, the current champion. Spino, we need to spectate. Greg, looking for that advantage. Jaguar as well. Blue Raptor 1001. Gwen. Alright, we're going to spectate Spino. Can Spino win himself another title reign? Yeah, there's a paywall behind it. Ah, bro, that's crazy. No, L paywall. Spino looking for title reign number 12. If Spino wins, there's an Anu. No Lord's advantage. Asher G drops the title. If Asher G wins, there is no Lord's advantage or no new champion. Bum ba bum 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 ba dum. And if everyone else does win, a Lord's advantage goes to whoever isn't Spino or Asher that gets the win. Need to get in on this fun next time. No worries, Irish. If you miss out on the stream later this afternoon, my time, this series will return Monday. I'm going to try and look to do a double on Monday, but we'll see how we go. No guarantees. There'll be at least one stream for this Monday. Alright, another one goes down. It's down to Spino, Gwen, and Asher. Will Asher retain, or will Spino get another championship run? Oh, and he goes down. It's down to Asher G and Gwen. If Gwen wins, Lord's advantage towards Gwen. If Asher wins, no Lord's advantage for Gwen, and he retains the title belt. No Lord's advantage. Are you kidding me? Asher G, the menacing skipper, 4099. With another victory, retains the title. And was the only and new champion this entire stream. Bro's going to be menacing in his 20th reign. Which is absolutely insane to me. As he was the one that toppled Vimal/Vimal's 5th reign that he won last stream. AKA Abominable YT. And no new champions were crowned after that. Oblige says, I'm not even good at any games to begin with, and I don't care how the battle style is different. I would still suck at winning. Oh, man, unlucky there, Oblige. Understandable, though. I didn't see the other path, says Spino. No! Asher says, good on you, skipper. Good on you, skipper. Good on you, captain. FG is an exception, though. No, you're pretty decent at Fall Guys, man. Honestly, you definitely are. And you've held this title a couple times yourself, Oblige. And I'm like, number one, like I should be, says Asher G. That's crazy. Is it Thursday for you already? Yes, it is. It is Thursday afternoon, 12:45 p.m. AEDT. So that's where we're going to wrap it up, guys. I do appreciate, I know the like count is extremely low this time around due to the playback bug earlier and people not being able to click on certain features, including the live chat. I appreciate those who did like the stream. Only 9 likes this stream, but I'm going to give an exemption to that bug. We got a 4-speed raid earlier where 4-speed apparently raided here. He may have not have shown up because of that bug. I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt if that is true. And I do appreciate everyone who has played, hung out, chilled, watched, participated, liked and shared, whatever else, guys. You guys have been awesome. See you at 4 p.m, Greg. Yeah, will do. I think you're about 16 hours ahead of me. Yeah, 16 hours ahead. Yeah, that's crazy. I appreciate the 26 votes on the poll. So I guess at least the poll was a thing that was a bit more accessible for people today. And I completely understand that. So yeah, another Custom Lobby Championship stream at 4 p.m. AEDT to 8 p.m. 4 hours guaranteed. 4 p.m. start time is a guarantee unless OBS plays up. But I'm going to try and cool the room down in the meantime. There should be a Twitch stream. If it's not at 1 or 2, it should be slightly at 2 at the latest. Slightly after 2 at the latest. Keep an eye on the Going Live channel in Discord if you're a part of our Discord server, and the community tab if you're not on our YouTube channel right here. So that's going to do it, guys. Please stay safe. Look after yourselves. Have a great rest of your day or your night, wherever you may be. Bye, everyone. Thank you so much, and I will see you all again next time. Thanks, guys. W stream.